Okay, so next we're setting the canines, and again, one of the things I do is mark the incisal edges of these. And so as you can see, I put these on with a bunch of wax. Haven't lubed them down yet, but get them basically in a position where I want them. Again, looking down this hole, make sure I don't see any threads, and what I want to do is make sure that this line flows nice and round, and I want to make sure that it's in the inside of the land. And also, these are kind of critical teeth because they're the transition point between your anteriors and your posteriors. And so basically this line, as it curves around, it's basically going to set up the line for where your posteriors are going to be. On the flip side, these aren't super critical in their exact positioning right now, strictly because later we're going to move them out of occlusion when we set the lowers, because they're basically going to line up. We basically set them later in excursus with the mandibular canine, and that gets them in the perfect position. So it's not super critical. You just want to get basically where they're supposed to be in the basic line of draw, or the basic line, because like I said, that's going to set up kind of the line for your posterior teeth. So first things first is we draw the line, and then we get them to where we think we want it, and then we check with this the True Bite ruler. You can buy them at the bookstore for 25 cents, I think. And as you can see here, I line up the midline with the midline, and you can see that it follows the curvature pretty nicely. You can see how this canine curves, and it basically just goes along with this curvature. The other critical thing is obviously that inside of the land that we keep talking about. So now that I know that that's there, then we're good. Another thing that you want to check is the vertical dimension of the teeth. Also notice that how there's a slight distal inclination to the canine. We want to check both sides. Now, while the arch form can look good, the inclination of your teeth still may be off. So this one, I think, is still flared a little bit too much out. It doesn't look right. This one looks a little bit better, but I think the mesial of this one is a little bit flared out. So I'm going to tweak these just a little bit, how I think they should go, more rounded a little bit. And then I'm going to lute them down just so they're more stable, and then I can make the fine adjustments. You can stop it.